What's good, YouTube fam? It's Aquarius Abon, ABB Prophecy. Um, Look, the world without sports is it's kind of weird. Um, if you're a betting person or if you're a person that just likes to, have fun betting on games, you out of luck. People that, base their money off of FanDuel and DraftKings, you're out of luck because all sports venue are shut down. It's shut down. The only venue that's not really shut down is the NFL, and obviously they haven't really came out and said, we're shutting this down. No preseason games. You know what I'm saying? No regular season games. Like get, you know, the season might resume around December, late November. You know what I'm saying? But they haven't really said nothing. They just said, you know, they uh, they canceled the meeting. They were supposed to have some meeting in Tampa. They canceled that, so that's the only thing that they said. Um, I think that without sports in the world, or without sports in the United States in general, people will lose their mind. I think, like I said again, people who have sporting venues like DraftKings, FanDuel, who make their money off of those, you know, who are expert, who are experts in, betting, will lose their money. I mean, obviously they have made a lot over time, but I mean, you have to pay bills, do this, do that, so it's gonna, drop down. So now now you're stuck because all the venues are shut down. So I'm surprised the world is not going crazy right now. I guess I guess video games can relieve pressure off of it. Um, but yeah, the world without sports is just like it's weird. It's quiet, but it's weird at the same time because you don't hear a lot of people complaining and moaning and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know. Hopefully the NFL doesn't really do the same thing. I hope everybody get quarantined and they just go upon they just go upon their business and you know um, you know play like it's regular. Because the NFL, like all major sports has shut down. Baseball has shut down. Hockey has shut down. The NXFL, the XFL has shut down. NBA has shut down. So the only sport that hasn't really shut it down is the NFL. And I hope it doesn't because I have money, not really money, but I have a few bets I wanna place on the team on DraftKings and FanDuel. So that's the only reason why I don't want it to suffer the same fate as the other sporting venues. But I don't think they're gonna do it. I think they could probably. I think they're gonna resume as usual. The reason why I don't see them doing it is because it's the NFL. The NFL is that one sport where it doesn't really matter because they've been through a lot of lockouts, obviously, uh, And obviously the lockout is way different than a suspension. But yeah, I hope the NFL doesn't go in a suspension, go into suspension and go into suspension. Uh, but if it does, it happens. They can resume it around November, December. So like it's not gonna bother me one bit. But like I would have hoped that the NFL does resume and don't follow the other sports, because if they do, they're gonna put every player at risk. You know what I'm saying? Like the NFL does not care about its players. They never did and they never will. They say they do, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? Because if they did, they would have treated everybody equally. You know. Plus, they don't really treat. Because think about it. Yeah, they treat the quarterback more than they treat. I mean, they treat the quarterback more than they treat the wide receiver. They treat the quarterback because more than they do the wide receiver, running back, tight end. Why? Because the quarterback is the most valuable person. The quarterback is what makes the offense run. You know, um, can you plug in any quarterback and make it work? No. Because he's not that guy. If Aaron Rodgers misses like 6 games due to a back or shoulder injury, the Packers is unwatchable to some, to their fans. But if I'm like Eagles fan or Redskins fan, then I would hope them to lose. I would want them to lose so my team can get into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm a Packers fan, there's no way I'm gonna sit there and watch a backup quarterback that's not even Aaron Rodgers play. It's not like if Aaron Rodgers leave the Packers are gonna be bad. They may not. It depends on how they develop a quarterback. Um, but you take LeBron James out of the Cleveland Cavaliers, they're another lottery pick again. You know what I'm saying? So um, I just think that the NFL never cared and they never will. I think they're just trying to get more money out your pockets, like usual. Like the NFL has less to offer. The NFL always have less to offer but more to gain. You know what I'm saying? Like you got like you you switch from a 16 game schedule to a 17 game schedule, because I always thought it was 17 games. I don't know why I always keep thinking it was 16. I always thought it was 17, but it's actually 16. So yeah, flip flop. So now it's 17 games. Might as well make it 18 games. Might as well make it 19 games. But they're never gonna go that far. Because a lot of people are leaving the game early, and a lot of CTEs and injuries and stuff like that. So 17 games. The players get higher, percentage rate in their contracts. They're gonna limit their preseason games to just 3. What else? A whole bunch of other crap that they threw in there. I guess the new CBA is gonna be better. Like people are gonna get extensions. There's gonna be tournament. I'm like they're gonna be like a format or something along those lines. But that's not really helping the players. That's more benefiting towards them. Because like Richard Sherman said, the NFL players have to get more in compensation. You know what I'm saying? Like the NFL players have to get more. You know, the owners get more because they're the owners. They own the team. The players are just employees. Like you can find like you see how You see how they doing Tom Brady? Oh, he's gonna leave the Patriots. He's gonna leave. No, he's not, because he's not gonna have the same success. He's not going to the 49ers to be a backup to Jimmy Garoppolo. He's not going to the LA Chargers. I mean, yeah, he's not going to the LA Chargers. He's not going to the Buccaneers. He's not going to the Panthers. So, what other place will he be accepted? You know what I'm saying? Like, what other team needs a quarterback besides the New York Jets? You know what I'm saying? The New York Jets already have a quarterback. You know, they just need pieces around Sam Darnold. The same thing goes for any other team. We'll see how like you know, would Tom Brady like to play with the New York Giants? To back up, to back up, uh, Jones, but at the same time, he doesn't want to be a backup. Tom Brady is not going to be a backup. So he has to be a team. He has to go to a team that's willing to sit their starting quarterback to start him, which is not going to happen. Again, the NFL likes to create these damn storylines that makes no sense. The only place that fits Tom Brady is New England, and he knows damn well. So, that's all I have to say. I mean, this might drag all the way to August. This might go all the way to December. Like, we don't know how long this might last. Uh, for the NFL, they said 14 weeks. So, I think it's probably be more than that. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It just feels weird without sports. But we'll get over it. That's what we have video games for, right? But who wants to sit in front of a screen and play video games all day long? So, I mean, unless you're that dedicated and that serious about it. So, you can still go online and play games and stuff like that. Like, yeah. So, if you like what you saw, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Peace.